So I'm Christina Steele, Associate Director of Adult Faith Formation at St. Alphonsus, and I have here Father Vincent Lampert from the Archdiocese of Indianapolis. Thank you for joining me today.
It's good to be with you, Christina.
So Father Vincent Lampert is going to be our third speaker for our mission night on Wednesday, February 28th. And he's going to be speaking on spiritual warfare in the Eucharist. So Father Vincent Lampert, I guess the reason we picked you for this topic is because you're also the exorcist for the Archdiocese of Indianapolis. So how did that come about? How did you get that role for the Archdiocese?
I am now in my 19th year.
Wow.
It's hard to believe. So I was appointed back in 2005. The Archbishop back then appointed me to this ministry. Indianapolis has always had a priest in this role, and the Archbishop thought that I would be a good candidate when the former exorcist passed away. And ironically, he was the pastor of the parish where I attended grade school in Indianapolis. So never dreamed that one day I was going to inherit his job.
I'm sure. That's crazy. So in your talk, Spiritual Warfare in the Eucharist, what are what can people expect to hear when they come to hear your talk?
Well, obviously we're in the right now in the midst of the Eucharistic revival. And I think sometimes people don't fully appreciate the Eucharist, what it is, and how it is a great spiritual weapon, if you will, to defeat what the devil may be trying to do in our lives. So one of the things I will do is talk about the reality of the devil, how he tries to trip us up in our daily lives, and how we simply as Catholics, I always say if we're going to Mass, if we're praying, if we're celebrating the sacramental life of the church, especially going to communion, if we're reading the Bible, the devil's already on the run. We don't have to do anything extraordinary to defeat the devil. It is the ordinary aspects of our Catholic faith that will always keep him at bay. And certainly central to our identity as Catholics is the Eucharist.
Well, that sounds like it'll be very fascinating and powerful. And I do think some people don't appreciate the power of the Eucharist, and receiving it as frequently as possible is helpful.
Yeah. I think sometimes people believe that the Eucharist is just something you do when you go to Mass, rather than, again, really appreciating it for what it is, the body, blood, soul, and divinity of Christ. And we're actually uniting ourselves with God. And if you think about that, that should really cause us to really pause for a moment and think about what we are receiving, and to make sure that we're truly disposed to receive such a great gift from God himself.
That's a great reminder. Well, we're very excited to have you, and we look forward to having you in a month.
Well, I look forward to being at St. Alphonsus.
Thank you.